In this video we're going to look at the keyboard part for Monument. Now I really love the way this is coming together, and I love all the kind of grungy, grindy kind of sounds that are happening. And finding this was a massive task actually, but it's so satisfying to kind of get it really close. Now what I've had to do is double the parts up, because it kind of sounds like there's two textures happening with this one. So I've got my initial keyboard part, and then I've just doubled it up to kind of lower that texture down and kind of bring it to life a bit more. So you'll notice that we've got this end of chorus keyboard, and this happens twice, and then we've got these kind of long padded out notes. So let's just play the part first, just so you can hear how this sounds, and I'll play them individually. So here it is. The next one. I really like that. So here's what it sounds like on the track. Okay, so I just love it. I just think it's an amazing little part to come up with. Here's what I've currently got, and once again, there's probably some more tweaks that you could make. You could probably get this even closer. The instrument we used is this Evoc, which is a vocoder synth actually. So one of the things that you'll need to do is pull up the synth that we're using here, which is dish bass. So under synthesizers and then dish bass, and just make sure that the signal path isn't set to any audio, and we've just got a nice little signal kind of coming in here. Make sure it's a synthesizer, otherwise it won't work, because it is a vocoder and it kind of wants to pull from a piece of audio. So the main differences between this and the second one is this area here. This one's kind of got a wide spread of kind of manipulation, whereas the next one I've kind of lowered this down just so it's concentrating on manipulating the lower frequencies. We've also brought the attack and release and made them a lot shorter, so you've got these punchy glidey notes, and also in the second one I've just pushed up the glide ever so slightly. And I will share these screenshots so you can have a little look, but let me bring that one over there, and let me come over to this next track, and just so you can have a look at them together. So there they are together, and you can kind of see what's happened here. We've just brought this manipulation area down compared to this one, and we've also brought the length of the release and the attack of the notes down and added a tiny bit of glide. I've also brought this balance down as well, which was a nice impact, and all I was looking for is just to make it stand out a bit more, so you could tell that there was two things happening. Other than that, this thing's set fairly high in the mix, as you can see from the volumes down here. One thing I haven't done yet is worked out the position of the panning. For my ears, there's kind of this auto panning going on, which you might have to either automate, or you could add some kind of filter. If you come to the filter section, and you could have a little play around with the auto filter, which some of those just give you that nice one. I have had a little play around, and I wasn't completely satisfied with what I was hearing, so I've just left it out for now, so you guys can make that decision. There's also a nice little bit of tape delay on this one as well, and I've also added the common reverb across the track and just pushed it up a little bit. So pretty much that's all I've got to say about this. I will share all my screenshots, but just have a go getting that in, experiment with a few different options that you might have, and then I'll see you in the next lessons when we look at the synthesizers.